The New York Yankees have made a sneaky move, adding another player to their team who has been activated instantly, while also serious changes are coming to this roster as revealed after the Yankees made a very important decision for this team that is leading everybody to infer that a trade is coming for this Yankees team, and we're going to break all of it down. A lot to go over. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always. If you guys are part of that 76% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to subscribe. We have daily videos like this. There's a bunch of stuff going on with the Yankees right now and only more to come, so make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you are on top of all of it. So whenever you're talking with your friends, you're like, well, I hear the Yankees are doing this. They're like, why? Because Yankees Digest got you. But look, here's the deal. The Yankees have made a few sneaky moves for this team recently, and one of them is more of a something is coming in the future type move, and another one was a direct decision that was just made, and we are not going to hold you guys out from it. It has been mentioned by Robert Murray that the Yankees are activating right hand JT Brubaker, according to sources. Brubaker was acquired by the Yankees from the Pirates last March, and after coming off Tommy John surgery in 2023 and suffering cracked ribs in the spring training this season, Brubaker is back in the majors for the first time in a little bit. So obviously he had some time off, was on the Pirates, but the Pirates moved him to the Yankees, and now the Yankees have a real chance to do something here and add a guy in Brubaker who could very much help this team in a big way. Now, with the minors this year, Brubaker has appeared in 6 games, all of them being starts, winning one of those, pitching a 2.95 ERA. Also, that's in 21.1 innings pitched. He has 17 strikeouts and a whip of 0.89. So an excellent whip right there. He's been holding people really from not really getting on base at all. His ERA has been solid. So what we're seeing is a guy in Brubaker who is someone who the Yankees clearly do harbor some interest in, and definitely has shown that at this point, off what he's done in the minors, he belongs in the major leagues. He's playing really well in the minors. For his career stats in the minors, he's 32-28 with the 3.55 ERA in 115 games, and 110 of them were all starts. He's pitched 552 minor league innings and struck out 459 batters, so not exactly a strikeout pitcher, but the whip's been good. He's getting ground outs. That's what that means. And look, there's no reason to not like this move because it's a good chance on a guy who could help this team, and he won't be a starter for the Yankees most likely unless they'd have him step in for Ryan Yarbrough for a moment. But where things feel like right now for Brubaker, he is going to be someone who is on this team, and it's unclear how long he'll be on the Yankees, but he's going to get a shot. He'll probably be some relief pitcher in some sense of the word, unless the Yankees do want to go away from Yarbrough, or if they want to start a bullpen game, Brubaker can start, or he could be that second guy in doing some long relief, 2 to 3 innings for sure as he gets things going. He is someone who I'm interested in seeing play throughout his time in the MLB. He pitched from 2020 to 2022 with the Pirates before evidently going down with that Tommy John, with the UCL injury, and his final year was the best one that he had posed in the MLB by that point. You look at the numbers, and I mean, he had a 4.94 ERA his first year, then a 5.36, and then a 4.69. So the numbers were not exactly great, and the whip was elevated throughout this time as well. A lot different from what we've seen in the minors. So maybe it's that tweener thing that he's good in the minors but can't quite cut it in the majors. But for the most part, he has been not a bad pitcher by any means. He just hasn't really been good. I mean, he hasn't necessarily, that one year, the 5.36, that's just a bad ERA. There's nothing around it. But there is hope. He's a younger, not really younger anymore guy. He's 30 years old now, but he was younger when he last pitched in the MLB with a new team, with Matt Blake, who is excellent at this. We could easily see him turn around. I remember, look at Luke Weaver before he got to the Yankees. There's always a chance that they could pull something off here with their relievers. If the Yankees went for Brubaker, it meant they liked something about him. And the Yankees, they have this tendency to transform pitchers. So I'm going to choose to believe that they can do this once again for their team. Again, it could be a move that ends up being nothing, but also could be an interesting move. All that being said, there is a move that we know is not going to be nothing, and that surrounds Mr. Ben Rice. Now, this video comes out on Thursday, June 19th. So, happy Juneteenth. But also, you already saw Ben Rice catch a game for the New York Yankees. It was announced that Rice would be catching, and this sent a ripple through the New York Yankee fans. It was mentioned by Brendan Cuddy that Rice won't be unseating Austin Wells anytime soon. But if the 25-year-old lefty slugger can make the Yankees comfortable with his presence behind the plate, it would make their lineup more potent more often. They believe he's ready for the challenge. As said, I think this guy's a major league catcher, according to coordinator Tanner Swanson, who said that Tuesday before the Yankees lost to the Angels 4-0 and extended their scoreless drought to 29 innings, saying, "I've said that many times. If he were to get regular reps, I think the rest of the world would see that as well." And on top of that, Ben Rice has even said, "I love to catch. It's natural to me. I'm as prepared as you could be." So all that being said, there is a lot right here. Ben Rice obviously happy to get back behind the mound where he spent the majority of his time in the minors being a catcher before he got brought up when Anthony Rizzo was injured and the Yankees converted him to first base, which he handled very well in regards to fielding the ball. He didn't really have any hiccups there. It's one of the reasons why Yankee fans, myself included, were interested in seeing if he could play third base, if he could catch, if he could play first base. You're young, you're mobile. Ben Rice is more mobile than most catchers are, so I figured, you know what, there's probably a world that he could step in at third base and, you know, you could move Jazz back to second where he is better, but here we are. So Rice catching still is a good sign because it helps impede that logjam a little bit, which is still very important. Now, Rice on the season, the numbers are good. He's got 214 at-bats in that span. He's got 12 home runs, a 229 batting average with a 769 OPS and a 114 OPS plus. Obviously, to start the year, he had just a phenomenal run. He looked really, really, really good, and Rice was really showing up, and everyone was saying he's the best 22 lefty in New York, or number 22 lefty in New York, I should say. Basically, people saying he was playing better than Soto, because he was at the time, but now there is sort of this drop-off that we've seen him go on. In the last 20 games, he's batting with a 170 now with 12 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 6 runs scored. So, Rice has not been at his best recently. He's coming down, not even coming down to earth. He's come down to earth a bit and hit a nasty slump right now, which are killing his numbers, or which is killing his numbers right now. So, obviously, that's tough. It's something you got to deal with. It's something that the Yankees have to improve upon. But things do continue to get more interesting here. As on top of all that, what we're also seeing is a guy in JC Escarra who really, with Wells and Rice catching, the assumption is JC Escarra is not long for the Yankees, and that assumption increases when you see this. Tanner Swanson saying, "I think Escarra would start for a lot of other teams in this league. We think he's that skilled." So a little bit of marketing for JC Escarra there. The Yankees now have an abundance of catching. Most teams don't. The Yankees can now dangle Escarra in a trade where they want to get a third baseman, a pitcher, a relief pitcher, whatever it is. The Yankees can now focus on this knowing they have Rice to be this catcher, and they also have other catchers. I mean, Alex Jackson cannot hit a ball whatsoever, but you can call him up if you need to. So it's not like Escarra is a must-have on the Yankees where it's like, we have no catchers, Escarra has to be here. That's not the case. You have 2 on the roster already, and you can always call in Jackson, who has MLB experience and is a very good fielding catcher. He just cannot hit a ball at all. So you have enough depth where you can move on from Escarra and use him in trade talks. Now, Escarra, for a catcher, the numbers are not terrible. I mean, in 61 at-bats, he has 14 hits. It's a 230 batting average. He has 1 home run in the span as well, and a 694 OPS. The numbers are not, and a 96 OPS plus. Average OPS is 750. Average OPS plus is 100. His numbers are not that below average. It's also his first year in the MLB. He's a left-handed hitter, which is helpful for most teams, and he's a little bit versatile. He can theoretically play third base as well. So I understand some people are probably wondering, well, why don't the Yankees keep him and play him at third base, especially if he throws righty? But it feels like they're more going to try to use their abundance in catchers, something that most teams don't have, to their advantage. That is my guess of what is going to happen. And I do believe they will try to move him for something now that they know that they have something that teams could end up being interested in. What do you guys think about all this, though? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. The weekend's almost here. 1 day away. Go Yankees.